Hey everyone, it's Mr. Wolfe here. Sorry I can't be in class today. So what I'm going to do in this video is just kind of quickly go over how you could use the website you guys just made to reflect on your summative. So yesterday we went over the summative, and even though I collected the summatives, you all should have this sheet right here. So make sure you take it out, and it kind of shows you what you got on each target, and most importantly, the components you didn't get and the components you did get. So I want you guys to be able to reflect on this. So what you'll do is you'll go to your website, and on the 3 practices that we did on this test, you're going to write a little reflection. So all on everyone's desk, there should be this blue sheet right here that has these questions. So for planning, analyzing data, interpreting data, what components do you need to improve on? All right? So using that question as the template, here are some examples from my site. So you could just go to my learner profile. Remember the links on the Haiku page if you want to look at them, or you could just pause this video. But here's a few examples. Notice that in terms of how I'm formatting this, that I write summative 1 and then mastery level 1. I made sure to do that in bold. It's like the title. It's a T when you're editing on your website. And then write down what components do you need to improve on, right? In terms of this is supposed to be helpful for you to look back at in about 2 to 3 weeks or even like in 2 months. So don't just say like, I need to do this component. Give yourself a little detail. What did you forget? How would you go about it differently next time? All right. So here's a few examples for planning investigations, analyzing data, and then this one would be the other one, the interpreting data, even though it's not listed here. Even if you got a mastery level of 3, you can maybe write what is something that maybe you could do to improve next time, or that's something you saw that another student did differently, or that my key may have had differently, something like that. Okay. So once you do that, you reflect on the practices. Right? I want you guys to kind of think forward. How are you going to act differently next time? So on the goals page of your website, you're going to answer these 2 questions. What things did you do inside and outside of class that made you successful? So these are the good things you did in class, right? And what will you do to improve next time? So here's an example. Oh, and by the way, make sure that you choose what are 2 things you will do to improve next time. So here's an example right here in terms of my goals page. So right here is how what things I did well in class, right, that made me successful. And then here's the moving forward. This is the question 3, things I could do to improve next time. Now, one thing I did to help you guys out is to give you guys a list of things that you could do in class to improve next time. So you're welcome to just choose 2 of these things. Don't just choose 2 at random. Actually think about these. But I came up with a list, and I was able to come up with this pretty fast, a list of 17 things that you could be doing to help out for improving on the next summative that we take on these practices, okay? So use your resources in terms of the question stems right here. All right, my website is a template. The video you're watching right here, if you need to go back to it, and especially these questions on how to improve next time. All right, and just make sure that you get this done by Friday if you don't finish it in class. Thanks.